Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini September 29, 2024. In the weeks ahead, you'll find it easier to cooperate and charm others, particularly in public or professional settings, due to Venus in your solar house to October. Life seems to showcase your talents more readily. It's a generally powerful period for boosting your reputation or enjoying your responsibilities more fully. Today, however, you can be very generous with your time and energy but not especially practical as Venus and Jupiter form a minor challenging aspect. Personal needs tend to win over responsibilities now, even though you very much want to get things done, and for the most part, enjoy doing so. The issue is that you're divided, and it can be hard to choose one or the other. Your best bet today is to find your center. As much as you like your independence, you value loyalty and devotion in your relationships. This is because you're a sturdy fixed sign. Yet, these energies will intensify at this time because of Venus's flight through another fixed sign. This will bring even more emotional gravity to your personal and romantic life. Now isn't the best time for casual dating, but rather to search for someone who is craving intense connections that satisfy both the body and soul. You could find that you're emerging renewed from the experience. Do you like what you are committed to in your career path? Work through the strong feelings you have regarding your professional commitments and relationships when the Moon in Leo squares Venus in Scorpio. You are not the type of sign who commits to something without a second thought. Everyone and everything in your work life is purposely chosen. Strong feelings may arise, especially if you are not happy with a current arrangement. Process how you feel before you make any significant decisions regarding this arrangement since it will impact your career path. Focus and concentration is something that you tend to admire in others, being easily distracted yourself. Since when has your nature limited you? This month is a wonderful opportunity to choose something to focus on and go after it. Try to focus on your body, choosing one healthy habit to maintain for an entire month. Increasing your intake of water is one suggestion you will definitely see results. Your activities and affairs are going to be progressing in the days coming up. But you run the risk of letting events overwhelm you. So, don't be too ambitious and watch out about getting swept up in a whirlwind of undertakings. Be pragmatic and try not to sacrifice your emotional life to your professional one. It isn't too late to reconsider things and to settle for realities that are more modest. A day after Mercury exited your financial sector and concluded all planetary activity in this area until June 2025, the Moon is spending its final hours in your work sector while forming a friendly aspect to Neptune in your income sector. Although this visit occurs monthly, it holds particular significance as it is the first since Mars returned to your work sector and Venus, the planet of money, re-entered your career sector earlier this week. This alignment allows for a swift shift in focus toward the income side of finances, and fortunately, Mercury has equipped you with a sharp head for managing money matters. The Moon's return to your relationship sector today and friendly aspect to the North Node in your communication sector is a monthly event, but also a valuable chance to recapture the time Mercury has spent getting the communication lines open. This first visit since Mercury, the planet of communication, left your relationship sector comes with a chance to make communication a priority from the start. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever been in a relationship where you felt deeply connected, but at the same time, you could still laugh, be silly, and just enjoy the lightness of life together? That's a special kind of magic, isn't it? Today, the universe is encouraging you to embrace that energy, whether it's in a romantic relationship, a friendship, or even in your connections with family. It's about finding that beautiful balance between depth and playfulness. Sometimes we get so wrapped up in the seriousness of life that we forget how powerful it is to simply enjoy the moment with someone we care about. So today, let yourself feel that joy. If you've been looking for a way to reignite that spark in a relationship, maybe now is the time to reach out, have fun, and share a laugh together. When life feels overwhelming, it's easy to slip into the mindset of thinking we need to handle everything alone. You've been there, right? That feeling where you think, I can do this, I don't need to bother anyone. But often, the strength and clarity we're seeking come not from going it alone, but from reaching out. Have you ever had a problem that felt unmanageable until you opened up to someone, and suddenly, just talking it out made everything feel lighter? That's the kind of support that's available to you right now. Whether it's through a trusted friend, a family member, or even a colleague, don't hesitate to seek out that connection. You might be surprised at how much easier things feel when you let someone else in. You may also find yourself in the middle of several discussions or group activities today. Your enthusiasm and passion are shining through, and people are naturally drawn to your ideas. But here's a gentle reminder: it's easy to get so wrapped up in expressing yourself that you forget to really listen. We've all been in situations where we're so eager to get our point across that we don't realize we might be coming off a bit strong. Have you ever looked back on a conversation and thought, maybe I should have listened more and talked a little less? It happens to all of us. Today, the stars are encouraging you to find that balance between expressing your ideas and staying open to others' perspectives. Sometimes, the best way to win people over isn't by pushing your viewpoint, but by showing that you're willing to listen and consider theirs too. And aching of meaningful, helping others is a theme today too. There's something incredibly rewarding about giving selflessly, isn't there? When you offer your time, advice, or even just a listening ear, it tends to come back to you in unexpected ways. Maybe it's that feeling of fulfillment, or maybe it's the universe bringing people into your life to support you just when you need it most. Have you ever noticed that when you help others, the kindness often circles back to you? That's the kind of energy today is all about. A special conversation is on the horizon, one that could lead to a deeper understanding or even a breakthrough in a relationship that matters to you. So, keep your heart open and be ready to receive as much as you give. On a more practical note, if you've been working toward a big goal or project, today's energy is perfect for making real progress. You're full of ideas and excitement, but remember, as thrilling as it is to see things moving forward, it's important to stay grounded. Have you ever been so caught up in the rush of success that you missed a crucial detail? We've all been there. Today is a reminder to slow down just enough to ensure that everything is in order. Make sure you've got a solid plan, and don't be afraid to ask for advice if you need it. You've got the skills and the drive, but sometimes a little outside perspective can make all the difference in turning a good plan into a great one. When it comes to financial matters, it's a good day to be cautious. If you've been a little distracted or absorbed in other areas of your life, this isn't the time to dive headfirst into big financial decisions. Have you ever felt rushed to make a decision, only to regret it later because you didn't take the time to think it through? Today's energy suggests it's wise to avoid any risky investments or complex deals that could go sideways. Instead, focus on the essentials. Take a step back, reassess where you are, and make sure you're only spending on what's truly necessary. The good news? This is just a temporary pause. Your financial instincts will bounce back stronger soon enough. So, take a deep breath, stick to the basics for now, and trust that things will smooth out in time.